All right, everybody, welcome in. I normally don't do a halftime show, but this is so bad that I wanted to get on here and talk about it. I'll pull up the stats / box score right now. I mean, this is embarrassing. I'm getting a lot of text right now from people talking about how embarrassing this is. You know, I talked about this before the game about putting up points, dominating this team on both sides of the ball. To me, the defense, we are going to get our shit pushed in by Oregon. We might. Yeah, we might. You're right. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I said this in the pregame show. I said this in the pregame episode this week that we need to put up points, and they are not doing that at all. This is embarrassing. I mean, the defense in a good way is irrelevant because we know they're going to be fine. But the offense looks horrendous. And I'm not trying to jump the gun here, but I really, really don't like Kotelnicki. I don't like what he's doing. I don't like his play calling. I don't like what he tries to do. I mean, he gets way too fancy, and his philosophy is horrendous. I mean, I don't know if he's trying. I was just talking to someone. They said, "Do you think they're holding back because it's an inferior team?" And I said, "No, I don't think they are. I think they're playing really bad." So, Aller is 12 for 21, 97 yards and a touchdown. That's it. That's the only touchdown. 51 yards rushing is the highest. 41 yards receiving is the highest by Luke Reynolds, our tight end. Defense, I guess there's no stats right now. But Denai looks good, but this is embarrassing, man. Seriously. I mean, yeah, Girth Brooks, you yeah. I mean, who's to say we're going to win today? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what's going on. Who's to say they're going to win today? Who's to say that we can lose this game? And I don't think we got any points off the interception. I don't think we even got a field goal off the interception by our defensive line. So, Alonzo, this is bad. This is so bad. I don't know what to say. I'd like to say I'm not surprised, but I am surprised. I am surprised that this is how they're performing right now. 10-0 at halftime against FIU. Like midway through the third quarter against teams like this, you should have your starters out. Okay? I don't know if they'll even be out by the end of the third. They get the ball coming out after halftime. And again, I don't even know if they're going to – I don't know when the starters will even be pulled out. I mean, these are the type of games where you should be firing on all cylinders on offense, especially to the point where your starters are out by midway through the third. And it's 10-0. I mean, this is bad. And then they block a field goal at the end of the half. This is bad. I mean, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. They should be embarrassed. As a fan, I'm not. As a fan, I'm not like embarrassed as a fan. I'm embarrassed that this is how they look. If that makes sense. I'm embarrassed for them. I'm embarrassed for them. I'm embarrassed for the staff. I'm embarrassed for Kotelnicki. Like I do not like him. I don't like what he's like. What's he doing? I mean, what's up with the O-line in the run game? They look bad, man. Girth Brooks. They look horrible. The O-line can't block. They look, and this is an extremely talented offensive line. I love this offensive line and all the depth we have, but they look horrible. We have two of the best running backs in America on this team going for the rushing title at Penn State. They don't have a shot at that. They're averaging like 30 yards a game apiece. Literally, like 60 divided by 2, that's 30 yards a game. That's what they're averaging through the first two games against these horrible opponents. Yeah, they look horrible. They look so bad. So I don't know what to say. I'm embarrassed for them. As a fan, there's nothing I can do except cover them, and I'm embarrassed for them. They look so bad. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm not, but you have to call it as you see it. And Kotelnicki he's really making me angry. I mean, I don't like him, man. I don't. I don't. I'll take it back. West Virginia at home in 23 scored 34 points. And at the end, Bo runs it in to cover the spread, 20.5 spread. Last year against West Virginia on the road, we scored 30 some points. Last week we scored 46 against Nevada. Are you kidding me? And now it's 10-0 against Florida International. I don't know what the offensive philosophy is. I don't know what it is. Besides the fact that I think Kotelnicki likes to show a lot on tape, which is why you put Aller at receiver with the first play. I mean, you're putting Drew Aller at receiver. Do you know how dangerous that is to put him at receiver? Do you know how infuriating that is that you have your quarterback, the best quarterback in college football, at receiver on the first play? I mean, what is he doing? I don't get it. I don't understand Kotelnicki. It's frustrating. The only word I have for Kotelnicki is frustration. That's the only word I can come up with for him. And confusion. I don't know what his philosophy is. I don't know what it is. They look horrible. The play calling is horrible. The execution and the run game is horrible. The receivers are not on the same page with Aller. I don't know if it's Aller. I don't know. I think it's Kotelnicki, but I don't know if it's Aller too. He just isn't converting well. I don't like Kotelnicki, man. I don't like his approach to football. He's like this. He is like a great coordinator, but he's like a mastermind of offensive coordination, of coordinating an offense. He's a mastermind at it. But he does this stuff, and I don't know what his approach is. I'd really like to know what his approach is when it comes to calling offense. What is your approach, Kotelnicki? What are you trying to accomplish here? What are you trying to do here? What are you trying to put on paper? What are you trying to do with your players? Are you trying to score points? Are you trying to just run plays and then just hope we win? What is it? I don't know what it is. I have no idea what this approach is. I don't know, but they need to clean it up. I mean, oh my goodness. They could lose this game. They could lose. They could literally lose this game. And Texas is beating up on whoever they're playing, San Jose State, I think. But, Ohio State, I don't think they're the number one team in terms of actual number one team. I think it's LSU. And then I don't think Texas they shouldn't have been number one. Obviously, they're overrated. And then us, we are overrated. I mean, all the talent we have, I've said it for years, all the talent we have under Franklin, and this is the performance we get against FIU. I mean, this is embarrassing. Franklin came out and said, we look a little rusty. Are you kidding me? That's what you took away from that first half? We look rusty? How are we rusty? How are we rusty in week 2 against FIU? How is that? How do we look rusty? We look horrible. We don't look rusty. We look like we can't play football. That's what we look like. So I really have nothing else to say other than I am confused right now, and I am surprised, and I'm very frustrated because I said we need to score points. We need to dominate on both sides of the ball. The defense looks just fine. They're doing everything they can, honestly. They're giving up plays like I said we would in the pregame show. I I said, we're going to give up some plays. I mean, it doesn't really matter who it is. PSU does not look like a number 2 team for sure. Absolutely, David. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. They're not putting up points, and the defense the defense is going to give up plays. It's like nearly impossible to not give up plays. Team stats. FIU has 40 less yards than us on offense, and they have more passing yards than us on offense. They have 50 less yards in rushing. Still wondering about Drew and Andy K. Yeah, they don't have. Okay, so if you want to know the relationship between an offensive coordinator and a quarterback, watch them in the red zone. Last week, first and goal on the 6, they run a bubble screen to the left. They don't even score. They kick a field goal on the second drive, I think it was, after the Zane Durant interception. They're not meshing well. I don't get it, man. I don't know. And I think it starts with the head coach. It starts with Franklin. It trickles down. Like they're not meshing well at all. It's embarrassing. It really is. I'm surprised. I'm not shocked, but I'm surprised. So hopefully they turn it around. And I mean, at this point in the game, unless they score like 3-4 touchdowns in the third quarter, the starters are going to be in there for quite a while. FIU, man, and they're doing this. Yeah. It is very frustrating to watch as a fan, as someone who covers the team, as someone who puts a lot into. I put my heart and soul into this team and wanting them to do well, truly. And then you get this product. I mean, it's frustrating. It is. It's. Whew. I don't know what to say. I mean, you see the stats. Total yards, 190 to their 151. They have more passing yards than us. The number 1 quarterback in America has less passing yards than lights out FIU quarterback. If we are actually a number 2 team, we should be doing what FSU is doing, right? Absolutely. I mean, it should be like at least 30-0 right now. At least 30-0. On their way to 60 points, 50 points. At least 30-0, and they're up 10. 10-0. And they could be up 13-0, but they had a field goal blocked. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. But we'll be doing post game after the game. And I have people texting me saying, "Man, I can't wait to watch that. Can't wait to see what you have to say after the game." But I'm going to try to be I'm not going to try to not be too negative, even though this is the prime time. This is the prime time to do it. Yeah. They need to come out and score, man. Like, they need to come out and they need to go up at least 31-0 before they can think about the starters coming out. I mean, they might get into the 30s. They might. That's why I picked them not. That's why I picked 49-3, because I'm like, dude, they're not going to put up. There's no way they should put up points, but I don't think they will. And they might not even get into the 40s this game. They might get into the 30s. They might get into the 30s. But this third quarter, if they don't come out and they don't put up 3 or 4 touchdowns in this third quarter, our offense is going to be out there. 3 touchdowns makes it 31-0. That's it. Our starters could be in the whole game. Our starters need to come out and dominate and be pulled midway through the third against a team like this, because they can't be out. These guys have to stay fresh. Like, they're going to be out there the whole game getting beat up against an FIU team. That's what's going to happen. I mean, so we'll see how it plays out. We'll see you in post game. Hopefully they score a bunch of points in the third, and then the starters get some rest. And that's another thing, too. If the starters are out, that means the backups are in. They're getting reps. And that's not happening right now. So, yeah, this is a losable game. So, all right, guys. Don't pull too much hair out. We'll see you in post-game. See you later. Thanks for comments, guys.